So recently there's been drama going on about where Rose has cried on stream. It's really bad. Yes, really bad. Even Discord is talking about it, especially Twitter. The reason why I'm speaking up on this is because I do not I feel sick of how Dev Sisters is treating these certain employees with no respect whatsoever. These employees were the ones who created Oven Break. I tell you, these were the employees who made such a well-made game that people played almost like every single day or something, and people make content out of it. And yet, Dev Sisters isn't treating them very well. Based on what I know, these employees haven't been getting any single rest at all. These Dev Sisters are overworking them to the point where they barely get rest. No wonder these updates feel so basic. I really miss 2021. I've joined at that time, and I really miss it. Especially the Sugar Glass Labyrinth. And please don't mind the dog barking noises if you hear any. But whatsoever, let's get back on topic. Rose hasn't on a certain stream. This stream has been deleted, by the way. That certain stream, Rose was seen crying. She wanted to quit. She even said she wanted to quit. And I tell you that these community managers whatsoever don't deserve to be treated like that. Absolutely not. Because these are the ones who makes this game more fun. These are the people who announce these updates so that we can get excited. We can prepare for a certain new cookie, and so that we can strategize on those certain events. But Dev Sisters recently has been using these CM managers, especially Rose and Micmac, as human shields for backlash and criticism. This is not okay whatsoever. We need to speak up. I am sick of this treatment the devs have been doing whatsoever. I am speaking up on this. We all need to. This will not be silenced. We need these devs to know, let them know that our voices need to be heard. The feedback, like, our feedback hasn't been heard. I tell you, our feedback, it's not even like being heard or even being fixed. Like, the difference between Cookie Run Kingdom and Oven Break is so different. It's crazy. What I'm trying to say here is that Rose and Micmac, they have to be. Those two people have feelings, okay? Those two have feelings. And Dev Sisters should treat them with absolute respect, like they do to them. If they get treated well, then why can't they? What's the point of treating them with respect when Dev Sisters isn't going to treat the community managers and prioritize their mental health or something? Like, yes, they're a company. I get that, and they have to prioritize their game. But this doesn't mean, however, they'll need to overwork the employees as such. Our voices need to be heard, okay? Once again, our voices need to be heard. I am sick of how different Cookie Run Kingdom and Oven Break has been treated, and the employees, community managers, composers, etc. You know what I mean, right? And so on. Please, I hope that Oven Break's future will at least be good or something, because this game has been my favorite. Even though I'm a person who started Kingdom first, I need to hope that Oven Break will actually have a good future for once, because this future is not looking so good right now. It's looking dusty. It's looking blurry. It's looking bad because of how much stupid improvements this game has. So much improvements that it's so unnecessary. The UI, the cookie UI, so on, especially the recent laboratory one. Yeah, the laboratory one. That's the one I hate the most. They could have just removed the time system, but no, they're like, oh, so we're just gonna let 7 days for freaking S plus crystal tier. That takes 7 days, which equals to a month. And yeah, that just doesn't make sense. If they want this game to be more F2P, then just remove the time system. Isn't that easy? And do I even need to explain how much these certain employees do so much for these games, especially Kingdom? Yeah, and especially Oven Break employees. So much effort. These cookie designs were made by these certain employees, artists, literally artists. No, this is why this game has become so popular lately, especially the Yakko Village update. Their designs are so good. I love the concepts and everything else, but yet these employees get treated like trash whatsoever. It's bad, I know, and whatsoever. Those community managers aren't even the ones responsible for these basic updates whatsoever. You angry crowd players, you have to listen, okay? These community managers have nothing to do with this anniversary update. They're not the ones who made it. And instead, it's the ones who are the coders, etc. But this doesn't mean I'm having offense to the coders whatsoever. I think they did an okay job on this one. But please, whatever you do, please do not mention the community managers saying, oh, they made the update so bad. It's like not what I expected or something. Like, goodness gracious, they're not the ones responsible for the update whatsoever. So, please, if you could do one thing, please speak up about this. And please do not blame on the community managers. They done so much for us. They announce updates. They literally tell what's going on right now, and so on and so on. And yet they're literally getting treated badly, sickly, to the point where I'm sick of it as well. As much as I hate to admit it, I think it's time us CR players have to get really better when it comes to these kinds of stuff. As in, we have to be more understanding and more mature about these kinds of situations, because some crop players do I have to explain, except the good ones, okay, like us, like they did nothing wrong, so that's fine. But for the players, the ones that literally harass the community managers, especially Rose, what are you doing? You are so dumb. It's crazy. They don't make the game, or nor do they order the coders on to what to do, okay? I know this rant seems a bit dumb because I'm not really up to news, but whatsoever, I hope the community becomes better soon. And most importantly, we have to really appreciate the efforts these employees have done for us to make Oven Break such a good game. The community managers to announce these updates, the artists, the composers, whatsoever, and I really hope that they'll stop getting treated like literal trash. And I hope that the community managers will be treated well, better at least. So if Dev Sisters doesn't treat their employees better, well, seems like I'll really have to get personal with it. So anyway, while I rant, let's just say that we have to really appreciate all the efforts. And please, whatever you do, please do not bring the community managers into this once again. This is a big problem, and we do not want this problem to get any bigger. So anyway, please let us all let us thank the efforts that this game had, and let us thank the community managers and all the employees who have been working non-stop for us Cookie Run players. I am so glad that Oven Break is still being put in effort, and even though Kingdom is really the one that is the favorite child here, or the one that gets prioritized the most and gets the most players. There's a document in Discord, so I'll link it to that later, and if you want, you can read it. And please spread this problem around across any platform whatsoever. So yeah, pretty much. The reason why the stream got deleted also, by the way, is because one of the employees, higher ups, apparently threatened Rose to, delete it. So yeah, that's why I don't really have any evidence whatsoever. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So thank you for listening.